Sam Altman's ouster recently showed that Biden isn't handling the AI properly, leaving all with one question in mind. Does the AI industry deserve more congressional scrutiny? By the way, data shows that Shiba Inu, SHIB, features prominently alongside Bitcoin, BTC, in the ranking of cryptocurrencies that command more social activity in the industry. Endeavor to stay till the end, as I will be sharing some good news with you guys. If this sounds like something of much interest to you, be sure to check out this new video starting now. Hello and welcome to our channel, where we talk about the latest updates from the world of cryptocurrencies in general. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, we extend a special welcome to you. We invite you to hit the notification bell so you never miss another video. Now, let's dive in. ChatGPT developer OpenAI announced last week that it had fired CEO Sam Altman due to a loss of confidence by the board, only to see him return to the company after 90% of OpenAI staffers threatened to resign. The firing caused a flurry of excitement from companies offering to match OpenAI salaries in an attempt to lure top-tier talent. The debacle, and its associated lack of transparency, highlighted the need to regulate AI development, particularly when it comes to security and privacy. Companies are developing their artificial intelligence divisions rapidly, and a reshuffling of talent could propel one company ahead of others in existing laws. While President Joe Biden has taken steps to that effect, he has been relying on executive orders, which do not require input from Congress. Instead, they rely on agency bureaucrats to interpret them, and could change when a new president is inaugurated. Biden this year signed an executive order related to the safe, secure, and trustworthy artificial intelligence. It commanded AI companies to protect workers from harm, presumably in reference to the potential loss of their jobs. It also tasked the Office of Management and Budget, and Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, EEOC, with, in part, establishing governing structures within federal agencies. It also asked the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, to self-evaluate and determine whether it has the authority to ensure fair competition in the AI marketplace and to ensure that consumers and workers are protected from harms that may be enabled by the use of AI. The fundamental problem with an approach driven by executive fiat is its fragility and limited scope. As evident by the SEC and CFTC's, largely unsuccessful, attempts to classify cryptocurrencies as securities, tasking agencies with promulgating laws can cause confusion and apprehension amongst investors, and are ultimately open to interpretation by the courts. Biden's failure to address the complex ethical implications of AI implementation on a mass scale is dangerous. Concerns such as bias in algorithms, surveillance, and privacy invasion are barely being addressed. Those issues should be addressed by Congress, made up of officials elected by the people, rather than agencies composed of appointees. Reliance on regulations enacted by federal agencies will ultimately lead to confusion, consumers distrusting artificial intelligence. This precise scenario played out with digital assets after the SEC lawsuits against Coinbase, Ripple Labs, and other crypto-involved institutions, which made some investors apprehensive about their involvement with crypto companies. A similar scenario could play out in the field of AI, where the FTC and other agencies sue AI companies and tie vital issues up in the court system for years ahead. It's imperative that Biden engage Congress on these issues instead of hiding behind the executive branch. Congress, in turn, must rise to the occasion, crafting legislation that encapsulates the concerns and aspirations of a diverse set of stakeholders. Without such collaborative efforts, the United States risks repeating the pitfalls experienced in the digital assets domain, potentially lagging behind other nations and driving innovation elsewhere. More importantly, the security and privacy of American citizens, as well as many around the globe, is in jeopardy. Well, that's not all. In a disclosure on X on November 24, CryptoDep, a crypto analytical resource, shared a list curated with data from Lunar Crutch, a renowned social intelligence firm, on the social activities of cryptocurrencies. The list contained the top 10 crypto projects ranked based on the interactions they commanded on various social media platforms. Shiba Inu featured on the list, having garnered millions of engagements through crypto communities on X, Reddit, Discord, and more. CryptoDep's ranking was with data received from Lunar Crutch as of November 24. Notably, the highlighted metrics used in the hierarchy include social media posts, interactions, and social dominance. Regarding posts containing mentions of a token across all social media channels, Bitcoin unsurprisingly won, while Shiba Inu followed closely. The only altcoins that ranked above Shiba Inu in this category were Ethereum, ETH, and BNB. As for social media interactions, which account for engagements including likes, retweets, and upvotes, Bitcoin commanded 2.71 billion of this metric. Although Ethereum came second to Bitcoin, the margin between the two is 1.967 billion. Meanwhile, Shiba Inu knocked out BNB in this category to rank third, commanding 169 million social interactions. BNB has seen 85.3 million in social interactions, per Lunar Crutch data. Similarly, under the social dominance metric, which accounts for the weight of the mentions in the crypto community, Bitcoin recorded 19.7%. Ethereum and BNB recorded 6.6% and 1.28% respectively. However, Shiba Inu had a percentage below 1. Notably, Polygon, Motich, and Fetch.ai, FET, ranked closely behind Shiba Inu under the posts and social dominance metric. However, Shiba Inu led the interaction metric with a landslide margin of at least 140 million. Other ranked crypto projects include Veracity, VRA, Multiverse X, EGLD, Nakamoto Games, Naka, and Aleph Zero, AZERO. Now to our good news. Indexed Finance recently thwarted hijackers and they are set to compensate all 2021 hacked victims. However, the big question remains this: how does Index Finance aim to compensate its 2021 victims? Please, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings in the crypto space. In an X thread, Lawrence Day, a former core contributor, detailed the efforts of the indexed community in overcoming 2 hijacking attempts on the remaining treasury of the indexed DAO. Indexed Finance, an Ethereum-based project that suffered a $16 million hack in 2021, has successfully thwarted 2 hijacking attempts. Control of the project's decentralized autonomous organization, DAO, will be returned to its founders, who aim to allocate the remaining treasury to victims of the 2021 hack. In a thread on X, formerly Twitter, Lawrence Day, a former core contributor, detailed the efforts of the indexed community in overcoming 2 hijacking attempts on the remaining treasury of the indexed DAO. Both attackers acquired significant amounts of the protocol's NDX token and aimed to take control of the DAO's approximately $120,000 in digital asset holdings through malicious proposals. The initial proposal, lacking a title or description in an apparent effort to avoid detection, was thwarted as Day and fellow community members mobilized the indexed DAO for votes against it. The attackers' proposal neared approval within an hour, but sufficient no votes were cast to prevent its passage. However, as the indexed team had to openly coordinate votes against the proposal, Day anticipated the possibility of a copycat attack. Additionally, as Day detailed in his thread, a further vulnerability could jeopardize funds beyond the DAO's treasury if it ends up in unfriendly control. To mitigate the threat of a subsequent attack, the indexed DAO approved a poison pill proposal, granting it the authority to burn the remaining treasury funds if necessary to deter potential attackers. Upon the anticipated second attack, the assailant initially sought to negotiate for 50% of the remaining treasury, as revealed in on-chain messages. Indexed founder Dylan Keller responded by proposing $10,000 worth of DAI and warned of burning the entire treasury if the attacker refused. With only 4 hours left until Keller's ultimatum, and following an attempt to counter-negotiate for $17,000, the attacker accepted the original offer and withdrew their malicious proposal. Authority over the DAO will now return to a multisig controlled by Day, Keller and the pseudonymous co-founder PR0, with plans to compensate victims of the 2021 hack using the remaining treasury funds. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments section. Write us anything down here, we are very eager to read you. Always remember that you are an important part of our community. With that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, give the video a like and don't forget to subscribe. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also share this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news everywhere. See you in a future opportunity to talk about the latest news that concerns us all as a community. Thanks for watching.